Love from Seoul? Yeah, hearty beef stew is always good. But if you add a little bit of gochujang there, I dare say you'll become the greatest of all time.
Today, we're gonna be making a one-pot beef stew. But this is not just any beef stew. We're gonna be making it with our favorite Korean condiment, gochujang. When the fat from the beef and all the good flavors from the vegetable meet our lovely gochujang, they create an amazing flavor. So if you wanna experience the ultimate taste of Korean stew, you should definitely give this a try. Trust me, you will absolutely love it. For this, you will need some beef, potato, zucchini, mushrooms, onion, tofu, garlic, and green onions. What? Too many ingredients? Don't worry about it. As long as you have some beef, onion, zucchini, and potato, it's gonna be still delicious. But if you're looking for the best gochujang stew of all time, then let's put a little bit more effort. Trust me, that little bit more effort and money will totally be worth it. Alright, let's start with the rice first. Here, some of you might say, Aaron, I'm not interested in cooking the rice. I just need the beef stew recipe. I knew you were gonna say that. But the thing is, Korean stew is supposed to be eaten with the rice. Remember, it tastes best when enjoyed with the warm, freshly cooked rice. And not only that, the water you get from rinsing the rice will work like a good soup stock. The starch in the rice water is gonna help thicken our stew and make it more delicious. So don't forget to save some for your stew. For information, we're gonna need about 6 cups. Alright, while the rice is cooking, let's prep our ingredients. First, cut 400 grams of beef into nice bite-sized pieces. I'm using chuck flap tail, but you could also use any cut of beef here. So just use what you have. That's the best. Or, if there's a Korean supermarket near your house, get yourself some thinly sliced beef brisket called chadeolbagi. The beautiful fat from the beef brisket will make your stew 10 times better. Next, potatoes. Peel off the skin and cut them into bite-sized pieces. Normally, I would just use 2 potatoes, but Claire's favorite part of this dish is the potatoes, so I'm gonna use 3 this time. So just like me, if you have any specific ingredient you particularly love, try adjusting the ingredients and make your own version. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be more satisfied. Now the same thing goes for the zucchini. I'm gonna use about 300 grams. This gochujang stew is also called zucchini stew in Korea because it's more enjoyed during the summer when zucchinis are abundant and delicious. So if you're team zucchini, you can reduce the potatoes and add more zucchini. Like I said, you can totally adjust it to your preference. Don't worry about it. Everything will be fantastic. Once that's done, cut 1 large onion and 5 shiitake mushrooms into bite-sized pieces. What? There's no way to get this shiitake mushroom? Don't worry about it. Then try with other mushrooms. Oyster, enoki, white button mushrooms, bring them all. Everything will turn out amazing. This time, tofu. Get yourself some foam tofu, which is about 300 grams, and cut that into nice little cubes. Then nice little tofu simmered in a spicy, flavorful stew. That's like the beauty of this dish. So even if you're not a big fan of tofu, I'm pretty sure you're gonna fall in love with this. Trust me, after trying this, you will never ever say, I hate tofu. If not, leave a comment. But there'll be nothing much I can do about it. That's your problem. Now smash 5 cloves of garlic and finely chop them, and then thinly slice 2 or 3 green onions. The whites are gonna be stir-fried and the greens are gonna be used for garnish, so make sure to keep them separately, like this. Alright, the prep is almost done. All we have left to do is make some seasoning paste. But if you want to experience the truly authentic Korean taste, then slice 1 or 2 Cheongyang chili peppers. Aside from the spiciness from gochujang, you're gonna get some nice freshness and the extra kick from this bad boy. So it's gonna be super addicting. Now let's make the seasoning paste. In a small container, add 3 tablespoons of gochujang, Korean chili paste, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of Korean chili pepper flakes, 1 tablespoon of dashida, Korean beef stock powder, a few shakes of black pepper, and give it a good mix. FYI, it's usually seasoned with 새우젓, salted shrimp. But not everyone is gonna have access to it, so we're gonna go with fish sauce. What? You don't have fish sauce either? Then this oyster sauce is gonna work great in this recipe. Finally, we're set. Let's get cooking. Add 1 tablespoon of oil in a pot and heat it over medium-high heat. Once it gets nice and hot, add in your beef and cook for about 6 minutes. What's really important here is that you don't put these bad boys in your mouth. I totally understand it's really hard to resist it and you wanna eat it with lettuce and 쌈장, like a Korean barbecue. But if you could hang in there, you will get to see one of the most beautiful and delicious stews in the world. I promise. So please hang in there. Alright, once the fat has rendered out, reduce the heat to low, add the garlic, white parts of the green onions, the seasoning paste, and saute those for about 2 to 3 minutes. When the beautiful fat from the beef and all the aromatics meet our lovely gochujang, trust me, they will taste like heaven. Actually, you can't just skip this step and throw everything in a pot and bring it to a boil. But this process is not only gonna help deepen its flavor, it's also gonna make beautiful chili oil that you're always looking for. And that will make absolutely gorgeous gochujang stew at the end. Once you can see some chili oil here and there, add 6 cups of rice water and bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, add the onions, potatoes, and mushrooms. And we're just gonna boil it for about 12 minutes over medium-high heat. When the potatoes are cooked, reduce the heat to medium. And then add the tofu, zucchini, chili pepper, and boil it for another 10 minutes. Once this guy is cooked for 10 minutes and the zucchini gets tender, give it a quick taste and add some salt to taste. That's it. Couldn't be any easier, right? For information, just like any other soup or stew, the longer you boil it, the better it's going to be. So if you just stop here and reheat it the next day, trust me, it's gonna taste like 200 times better. But my hungry bird at home can't wait that long. I can already hear her saying, "I'm starving!" So let's finish it off with some red chilies and green onions. Don't worry about it. I made this recipe for the people who cook this on a busy weeknight. So it's gonna be fantastic by now. Alright, the stew is all done. How does it look? It looks gorgeous, right? You wanna know how it tastes? Alright, let's go to our taste tester. Claire?
와, 오늘은 양이 어마무시하게 많아가지고 비주얼이 완전 압도적이다. 나 혼자 다 먹으라는 건 아니겠지? But I think I need 2 bowls of rice. Let's give it a try. Oh my god. 위에 고추기름까지 이렇게 샥 깔려있는 게 너무 맛있어 보인다. Let's scoop out some gochujang stew. Looks crazy. Makes me so hungry. 뭐니 뭐니 해도 국물부터. Whoa, so good. 미쳤네. 빨리 먹어야겠어. 후다다다 좀 먹어볼게. 와, 진짜 대박이다. 소고기 너무 부드러워서 샤라라라 그냥 녹는다. 진짜 예술이네. 너무 맛있어. 이게 그냥 영어로 스파이시라고만 표현하기에 너무 부족한 맛 표현이야. 정말 매콤하지만 되게 복잡한 복잡한 그런 맛이 샥 느껴져. 먹는 순간. 몰라 아무튼 엄청 맛있다. 이거 안 먹어봤으면 you're missing out on one of the greatest things in the world. Yes, I know I sound very overacting, but it is that good. 와우, 갑자기 너무 신나가지고 땀이 났어. 와, 너무 맛있다. 이제 실컷 밥이랑 한번 먹어볼까요? 이렇게 밥 위에다가 흰 밥 위에 내가 잔뜩 올려가지고 먹으면 얼마나 맛있는데. Cheers! 내가 제일 좋아하는 감자를 못 먹고 있었네. 찌개에는 이렇게 푹 익은 감자가 빠지면 안 되지. 끝장이다. 너무 맛있다. 왜 이렇게 아저씨 같은 소리가 나나 몰라. 이런 음식 먹으면. 너무 맛있다. 이 고추장찌개 먹는데 그거 안 먹을 순 없잖아. 그거 가져와봐. That is soju. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of soju, but I really wanted to try with this gochujang jjigae. Cheers. Ooh. Ooh. It instantly calls for gochujang jjigae. 와우. 왜 같이 먹는지 알겠네. 맛있다. 자기도 가져와. 한잔 하자. 한잔 합시다. Hope you guys enjoy.
Today, I showed you how to make gochujang jjigae, one of the most comforting and delicious Korean stews. How was it? Fantastic, right? A bowl of hot rice and a nice hearty stew? There'll be nothing better than this combination. Plus, if you're a big fan of soju, this is it. But the pairing is so good, if you get totally wasted, don't blame me. I'm totally not responsible. Let's just say it's all because of the gochujang, your favorite Korean condiment. Alright, this is it for today, and I'll see you next time.